welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Sagittarius. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. That was kind of fun. I don't normally go like this. It's more of a outward motion, almost like I was going in for a hook. But I feel like there's something here, Sagittarius, that you didn't necessarily mean for it to be as powerful as it was, and I feel like it kind of saved your ass, or let people know, like, yeah, you should stay over there. Alright, we're going to start with the Energy Oracle. Sag, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far, that you have beautiful weather to enjoy. I've been doing some cleaning and packing, so hopefully I can get outside because it is gorgeous right now. Alright, let me have Sagittarius. We have the Thinking Man. Well, I suppose that's better than the Non-Thinking Man, right? This is number 46 for those that are curious. What is this similar to? I feel like this is maybe in the no contact. We had these two come out in a recent reading, so this could be a continuation. But we have a masculine energy that is taking some time out here, Sagittarius. That could be you or your person. And also, remember, we don't want to get too caught up on gender, since we do have the ability to, of course, take on different energies. So now we have Woman Holding a Coin and Envy. So Sagittarius, it feels to me like I'm reading for somebody that has potentially a person involved in a breakup over money matters, or you are the person dealing with a breakup, and there could be financial issues at the core of this. But I feel like there was somebody that was a little bit difficult to deal with in terms of jealousy, or, well, and or materialism or superficiality. So we'll get some clarity from the situations deck. What do we have for Sagittarius, please? And Sagittarius, if you do not know about spiritual Sag or Sag and Sun, you're missing out. I do resonate fairly often with Sagittarius, and she's one of my favorite readers. I think it was on my list a while back, but if you haven't checked her out yet, please do. So we have Escapade, and really this to me is just highlighting the idea that we have a masculine energy that is taking the hermit approach right now. This is somebody who is probably declining social invitations and trying to find a little bit of solitude or time to really process what's gone on, I guess. With the grip in the reverse, it feels to me like this is somebody who has just come out of a relationship, one that would have been manipulative, controlling, or dishonest in some way. We have Love Affair, Dirty Little Secrets, down low. Very focused on the keys that are on this particular card, so oh, okay. So I think this masculine is working to heal from infidelity from this feminine energy, and that the reason we have TikTok in the reverse is this has already ended. I believe we have two single individuals here, so we may see the Nine of Pentacles come out later. We have negotiator, so we could have somebody that's trying to negotiate money or what's that called? Alimony, that kind of thing. And I think we also have an effort here by what I presume to be a pretty envious feminine energy, feeling like she's going to be replaced with someone in particular. So this could be something she's thinking about quite a lot in terms of like, how do I prevent these two people from talking because I don't want to be replaced, kind of thing. So this envy may not even be about money. It could literally be, I'm envious of somebody because I know my person isn't thinking about me, they're thinking about somebody else. We'll use the Meta Muse to continue. What else do we have for Sagittarius? We have the Six of Cups. This is hidden energy, so I think for whom I'm reading, you may not be aware that these two individuals have known each other for a very long time. We also have the Six of Wands, so the number 6 could be pretty important to you. I'm going to keep this Six of Cups. It feels to me like somebody assumed that they would be successful here because of the tenure they had spent or the amount of time they had spent with this lover or this romantic partner, but they underestimated what their person viewed as good attributes. It's like they had a distorted vision of what this person wanted in a partner and tried to emulate that distorted thing, but they didn't really do it. And I feel like in their efforts to try to present themselves as this perfect partner, what ended up happening is they found they weren't really happy with this masculine either. They ended up, I think, stepping out of the marriage. They thought that they would be able to get away with this. Maybe they didn't think that the masculine was very observant. But I think this is a pretty intuitive masculine energy. We have the Two of Wands and the Sun. I think this masculine energy is making plans, plotting a course. I think he wants a brand new life or is looking forward to starting over in some way. There's a focus here on what makes him happy after having gone through quite an arduous affair here. And it looks like he wants to be honest with somebody, or there is truth coming in rapidly. It has to do with who this person is no longer affiliated or collaborating with. So I feel like this person wants to basically start something new and say, yeah, that person I was with is no longer in my life. So Three of Pentacles in the reverse for hidden energy. I'll put that back in the deck. But we do have the Prince of Swords, clarifying negotiator. It feels to me like we've got somebody that was able to be a more effective negotiator or protecting their assets because they knew their info. They didn't just like show up unprepared. They knew exactly what they needed to know and maybe even made a little bit of a fool of their former partner. We have the Eight of Cups clarifying interview. This former partner wants to do whatever they can to prevent this person from walking away because they know when they walk away, they're walking into the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. In other words, this ex knows that their former lover has ended the relationship for good and is walking towards somebody that really makes them happy. They might know this because their partner told them that. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. We're going to continue with the Gold Foil Tarot. We have Justice coming out sideways. Feels to me like this masculine energy realized that his relationship was not on even ground and that it was basically set up for him to always lose. It was always on him to right the situation. So in other words, I feel like this is a masculine that was in a relationship with somebody who didn't really understand accountability or ever apologize. And it's like they kind of got used to that treatment, or maybe they were even raised in it, so it didn't really come across as odd to them. But over time, with Strength in the reverse, it feels to me like more issues popped up. In particular, I think this masculine realized that this feminine energy was quite thirsty for attention and wasn't capable of sticking to one person. I don't normally see the Two of Wands as a disloyal feminine, but I am right now. We have the Emperor in the reverse. And this masculine energy didn't really know how to handle this. I don't think he spoke up at first. I think it was one of those things where he really wanted to know whether or not something had happened that was not permissible. And then after that, figure out how to handle it. It's like, okay, now that I know what's going on, I'm going to do all of my shit without letting this person know I know what's going on. So it's kind of like, I'm going to leave this to the outside world alone. Like, they can't tell that I'm making all these changes, but I'm actually making quite a lot of changes. Like, you know, planning everything for the divorce or whatever it was, the move, without really involving anybody else in that particular planning process. We have Temperance in the reverse. Well, Sagittarius, this is your card, right? With it in the reverse, we can take this two ways. This person misses you. There's no one like you, Sagittarius. They can't find the same balance or enjoyment in their life after they've had a taste. I think there's also been a pretty obvious trend of instability, and they saw how stable or balanced you are. They want that in their life. We're going to continue with the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. So we have the Devil. Feels to me like there was some sort of obsession, codependency, need for attention, fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. Honestly, I feel like there were multiple issues that this relationship had to deal with. And most notably, I feel like this feminine energy was consistently claiming that this masculine was disloyal. And I feel like that was primarily projection, that she was being unfaithful and would kind of distract by leveraging, you know, his potential infidelity to mask her own. We have the Five of Cups, clarifying the Emperor in the reverse. There was something this masculine energy didn't speak up on that led to sorrow and regret. This masculine energy had an opportunity to change things and did not. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse and Death crossing it. The love this person has for Sagittarius has changed them. They no longer want to involve themselves in this relationship that doesn't have loyalty or honesty at its core. You showed this person what real love is. They changed, and because they changed as a result of meeting you, they couldn't handle this relationship anymore. They outgrew that relationship because they met you and fell in love with you. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, so I feel like there was somebody here that was either ruining the love that you had built with this person, or making sure that you didn't do anything regarding the person that you care about. So I feel like this person was somebody from your past, but the one you really care about, or the one that you fell in love with, was Sagittarius. We have the Queen of Wands here, clarifying Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this was a suspicious, envious, calculating, manipulative, feminine energy, and she, in some way, was able to predict that this masculine energy was going to leave her and tried to come up with a way to prevent him from doing so. She might have tried to initiate a smear campaign on her opponent or her competition. We have the Seven of Swords in the reverse, and that might be something that this masculine was able to find out about and wants to be honest about with this feminine energy. So we have the Ace of Swords and the reverse. There was something here, something about the narrative changed or wasn't honest or truthful, and it feels to me like this masculine energy has decided he wants to do what he can to address the situation and ensure that Sagittarius's reputation remains intact. So I like that. That's pretty chivalrous. All right, we're going to close out with the Tarot Familiars. We have the Hermit. I do believe I referenced the Hermit when we were pulling out the Escapade card. So yeah, we've got somebody here who's hiding, maybe not really sure who they can trust. We've got the Seven of Wands and Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing rapidly. There are fates altering. People are moving from the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune to the top and vice versa. And it feels to me like this masculine knows he's going to have good luck, good fortune, and this ex of his is not, because this ex was dishonest or was trying to, I mean, it's not even like you lied in the moment, right? You were trying to make a lie be accepted as truth so that you could keep somebody under your thumb. You have the King of Pentacles clarifying the Eight of Cups. Oh, sorry, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so I feel like this is a masculine energy. It could have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their birth chart, and they see you as their happiness, and they want to start fresh. They know that they need to be honest with you to build a strong foundation, and so they're coming in with that truth for you. Let's see what the romance angels have for you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay. Some new. Let's do that for Sagittarius. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So you may have had this weird bond or like recognition when you first met each other where you're like, why are you so comfortable? Why is it so easy to hang out with you? Well, you've already known each other. Divine timing. We already had the Seven of Wands come out, which is divine timing. This person's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So things weren't meant to work out earlier, probably because this person was working with a pretty gnarly relationship, right? They needed to process that, at least start on their healing, if not get a decent chunk of that done. And it looks like now we're approaching that time where it makes sense for them to reach out. Just be cautious, because we do have a bit of a unquantifiable quotient here. We don't really know how this ex is going to handle it, so be cautious. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.